Hey YouTubers, what's going on? It's yours truly. I'm back to post a quick video here. Actually just a really quick 2 or 3 minute video. And this video is actually kind of a video that I'm using to update and correct some things on some of the threads that I did in the past. Every now and then I'll go through and look at some of my old videos just to every time I do that, always kind of, especially my older ones, I'll see something where it's like, I totally forgot I had that, or something like that. But when I was looking through some of the thread videos I did, I realized that there were a few things that either I'd left out that were completely driving me crazy, and one was a really just kind of a big thing I was overlooking at the moment, and I had a couple people that sent me some messages about it, and it's just been driving me crazy. So I decided I'm just going to do a little quick thread correction update video and kind of go from there. So the 3 things that I wanted to correct: number 1, when we talked about favorite picture disc and all of that, and most of you guys know how I feel about that, it's kind of funny I didn't actually pick out my favorite one. That kind of drove me crazy. So I wanted to update to the YouTube world officially what my favorite picture disc was, which was Metallica's Jump in the Fire and Phantom Lord. It's actually a 45 in the shape of, we'll just say, the Beast. So that's a pretty cool disc that I got. And I totally didn't think about that when I was making that video. The other thing was when Spellerine was talking about, or asking us about our favorite instrumentals. I made that video. It was kind of late. I mean, I remember I was pretty tired, and I was pulling some stuff out, trying to do it really quick, and I pulled out The Wall, and then I started talking about Run Like Hell as being one of my favorite Pink Floyd instrumentals. They have a number of them throughout their catalog. But the entire time, in my head, I was thinking about and hearing Great Gig in the Sky. So when I went back and looked at that, and I got a couple of comments, people saying, Run Like Hell is not an instrumental. And I was like, holy crap, what was I thinking? So I apologize about that mistake. Again, I'm thinking Great Gig in the Sky. I was hearing in my head Great Gig in the Sky, but I was holding up The Wall talking about Run Like Hell. I guess that's how tired I was. And, I guess technically inside of Great Gig in the Sky, you have the woman with her woes, I guess. I don't know. It's not exactly, I guess, certain words she's saying. So, to me, still technically an instrumental, even though there are kind of some voices are kind of playing part of the instrumental in that song. But definitely wanted to correct that one. That was the one that just made me feel like, what was I smoking? And I don't smoke, so that makes it even worse. So anyway, so that was one I wanted to update. And then the very last one was on again, the instrumental thing. I left out one of, I think, my favorite instrumentals of all time, and that was driving me crazy too. So I wanted to make sure that you guys knew that Vince from Old Good Grief, the song Linus and Lucy is one of my favorite instrumentals of all time as well. I mean, from childhood on up. I don't think I have to explain that one too much to people. So for some reason it was bugging me like heck that I didn't include that one either. So anyway, that's the one correction that I wanted to make about the Pink Floyd, and then those other 2 I wanted to add. Any excuse to make a video and talk about music. But I did go to a record show today, picked up quite a bit of stuff, and I'm going to kind of go through and get it organized and sort through it a little bit. Like I say, CDs, tapes, LPs, and everything. And I'll make a video in the next day or so, kind of showing you guys that stuff. Alright, thanks for letting me do that, YouTubers, and I will talk to you soon.